Delio Rossi there, accepting the applause of the Palermo fans. And I'll just run through his lineup. It's Zirigu in goal, Cassani, Munoz, Goyan and Balzaretti and the back line. And then the midfield, Mliacho, Aqua, just 18 years old. A lot of pressure on that young man, young Ghanaian midfielder in that holding role in the centre of midfield, and he's flanked on the left by Nocerino. And there is a good mix of youth and experience for Palermo, but this is their first time in the big time, and for a lot of the players it will be an emotional time as well. They've got to keep their heads here in this cauldron at the Olympic Stadium. They do have the backing. I feel that there's a lot more Palermo fans, but it's not the fans that win the match, it is the players, and Inter certainly have that experience. And of course this could be they're going for their third trophy this season, having won the World Club Cup and the Italian Super Cup, but and finishing runners up in the league, so they can finish the season on a relative high, not like last season with a treble, and a different treble last season with the Italian Cup, the league and the Champions League. And Eto comes forward, Liacho across covering well. You'll see Eto drift out to that left hand side a lot, and Aqua with a good strong challenge early on. It's just they want it. And Pazzini and Chorino are wide to Balzaretti. With time, back into Aqua, and a couple of early touches, so it's important. Munoz as well, just 20. As I said, Aqua 18. And at the other end of the scale there, Lucio, 34. Here's Hernandez early on. Can he finish? Into the side netting. And really, that could have been a golden. Well, it was a golden opportunity, but it could have been a golden start for Palermo. You've got to hit the target from there, into the side netting. Didn't even force Julius Cesar into a save, and an early scare anyway for Inter. But Abel Hernandez is a very dangerous, direct striker, plenty of pace, and Inter defence was caught a little bit square there. Goyan, Armenian doing well. Liacho, Pastore. There is a challenge. Ilic, with time. Left foot of his is excellent, playing the ball wide. There's another danger man, Ilic. But look how Inter closing up there in midfield. No room whatsoever, and then Stankovic diving in with a challenge. So Nocerino, and we're back in. Goyan goes wide. Cassani, the captain. Fernandez. Stankovic just got a foot in there, but could only direct the ball out for a throw-in. Ilic, Liacho. A lot going ahead of them there, and in Aqua in support, but almost give the ball away. Balzaretti, Pastore, Zanetti back covering, but Lucio there with a loose clearance. Pastore couldn't find the way through. Schneider, and out wide to Eto. Only Pazzini ahead of him. Schneider in behind. A lot of movement forward by Inter, and there's a pass there under the foot off Eto. And Hernandez offside, and needs to be careful there, the young man. Pick up a booking, indicating the referee that he didn't hear the whistle, but definitely offside. But once again, Inter playing a very high line, and they got away with it. Pazzini, Zanetti, Schneider, Thiago Motta, Kivu, Ilic comes away. Pastore, Cassani, his turn now to play the ball all the way back. Munoz, Goyan, Chorino, ball from Nocerino. Pastore skips away inside. Hernandez gets the return, and Tomo just about making the challenge there. Thiago Motta was then fouled by Pastore, and by Aqua, and it was Pastore again who was able to find that bit of room. See, they're skipping away from the challenge, almost getting onto the return pass there from Hernandez. One ball for Stankovic, finds Pazzini in behind the defence. Pazzini's first touch lets him down. What a wonderful ball by Dejan Stankovic. See it again, looked up over the top, and Pazzini got in between the two central defenders, just couldn't bring the ball down. Goyan was struggling in his wake there, and Munoz was caught out of position. They're just showing how dangerous they can be, suddenly unleashing the long ball forward. Zirigu, who's had nothing to do so far. You see the header down, but straight to Miliaccio. Nocerino. Had to run a long way. And is trying to just scoop the ball in behind the defence, but Nagatomo checked that run, and Julio Cesar was quickly to gather. Schneider. Eto with a bit of space now. It's Cassani. Checks back inside. Zanetti. Stankovic. Real movement out wide for Inter. Nagatomo finally joins the attack, by which time Palermo have got everyone behind the ball. Nagatomo into Schneider. Aqua blocks the forward pass. Ilic. Pastore skips away from Nagatomo, but can't get away from Lucio. I'm starting to open up a bit now, thanks to Inter pressing forward more. Kivu's chip ball into the edge of the area. It's overhit. Mazzini had made the run towards the near post. Ilic, excellent ball. Cassani. Balzaretti is free there on the left-hand side. Hernandez went for the long-range effort. And finally, both teams starting to get their full-backs into advanced positions. Hernandez over the top for Pastore. Just couldn't get the ball under control, and Nagatomo, first time clearance forward. Goyan. Pastore. Ilic back to Pastore, he's in here, can he finish? And he's overrun the ball. Another wonderful opportunity for Palermo. Are they going to rue these missed chances? And there was the missed control. Felt beforehand he was just setting up to roll the ball into the far corner with the right foot, and he wanted that extra touch. Just caught in two minds, overran the ball. Julio Cesar quickly out. Once again, that Inter defence is cut wide open. but Palermo can't take advantage. Another long ball forward, and overhit this time. Now Inter with possession. 2 scares, and they lose out again. Nocerino comes forward. Balzaretti galloping outside him. Nocerino over the top, wonderful ball again. Will knock you the header down. Thiago Motta tidying up. Kivu. Julio Cesar with the clearance. Pastore. Ilic. Outside the boot, almost getting in behind Kivu. Given away then by Thiago Motta. Pastore with a shot, and always rising. And this is a great effort here from Palermo. But you've got to say that Inter are well off their game. So Thiago Motta just giving the ball away. They're not making an effort even to get back and cover. Too many players strolling around in midfield. Is this Inter side, are they overconfident? But they can just go through the paces really and come away with a cup. That's not going to be the case, and Leonardo, he knows that as well. Really got to step things up, Inter, in that midfield area, because they're being outrun, muscled by Palermo. And just as we say that, bit of bad news. Goyan, he is another one of the walking wounded. Immediately comes over. A bit of treatment. Just holding Pazzini there. And the central defender will receive a bit of treatment. Ball played forward and straight out for a goal kick. It's equally warming up. It's not really the more in the heart of defence. It's the problem. But Goyan's about to come back on again. Karadzieri and Darmian are on the bench. Come into that central defensive position, but Goyan does have the experience, and he's indicating that he can't continue. This is bad news for Palermo. Immediately to the bench. And shaking his head there. Goyan. Was an injury doubt. So there's knee heavily strapped, and there's another injury doubt, and he's getting the magic spray. Schneider. Turned away and after committing a foul, and immediately it was all over. He's still on the pitch, but only so he can to make sure that Palermo have 11 players. He's back into the centre defence, but I think the game's definitely over, and Palermo have to be careful here. Miliacio's dropped in the defensive role. He's played in the centre defence before, Miliaccio. And here's Eto. And Inter can sense this could be their moment. Goyan's hobbled back into the centre defence as Schneider tries a long range effort well over the crossbar. Enough players in the box maybe just to play the ball in and try to test Goyan. And it will be Morris Corazzieri to come on. A player who was suspended last season due to a positive drugs test. And he's learnt his lesson, he said. And this is his second appearance of the season. He just came back into the squad at the turn of the year, and obviously having not played football for a year, needed time. And the return of Karadzieri. He's a dominant, as you can see, central defender. He's had one appearance as a sub. This is his second this season, and he will be tested by Pazzini. Inter will want to get Pazzini one-on-one. Munoz is now the senior partner in that central defensive duo. He's just 20 games played, and Munoz there with a snapping challenge on Pazzini. Balzaretti dispossessing Zanetti, and once again Palermo can come forward. Pastore waiting for support. Cassani making the run out to the right hand side. Balzaretti back into Nocerino. Karadzieri, his first touch. Long ball forward, asking a lot of Balzaretti. Maybe a goal kick to Inter. Karadzieri winning that ball, but there's a late challenge there from Aqua, and he may pay for that, and Palermo may pay for it. Eto'o! Samuel Eto'o splits open the Palermo defence. His fourth goal in the Italian Cup this season. 35 goals in all competitions, now going to 36. There's a star man for Inter, and just when Palermo feeling that they were getting on top, they had their chances. Aqua, they're lunging into the challenge. The referee doing the right thing. Schneider, wonderful ball in behind the defence. Cassani caught out of position. Karadzieri just on as a substitute. Munoz, the whole defence shredded apart, and Samuel Eto'o. That's how you finish a world-class striker. And Inter in the lead. How many times we've seen Eto'o celebrating, and did ask the question, would they pay for that? And I think the answer is, well, it is. They have indeed, because when Eto'o's left on that position one-on-one with a keeper, generally there's only one outcome, and that's a goal. Balzaretti, Liaccio, Ilic. A lot of bodies in the penalty area. Balzaretti rising there with Nagatomo, but Nagatomo did very well. Just got his body in front of the Palermo fullback. Lucio was caught out of position. He went ball watching there. Karadzieri. Aqua. Cassani forced all the way back. Zirigu has to clear and allows Inter to attack the ball. Thiago Motta's header drops down to Aqua on Nocerino. Balzaretti makes a run on the left hand side. Nocerino comes back in field again, looks for Pastore. Pastore spreads the ball out. Cassani, can he deliver? Over the head, drops down. Balzaretti with a shot. Pastore and Ilic getting each other's way. Hernandez battling through, must be a chance. And Balzaretti not arriving there. Kivu diving in. Complete panic inside the Inter penalty area there. Cassani has an excellent ball, and it was Nocerino who was arriving, dropped, bounced over him. Balzaretti's shot was blocked, and looked as at that moment the chance had disappeared. But here, when the ball came down, it was Hernandez with the half effort, it deflected off Kivu, and Julio Cesar just touched the ball away. Kivu able to complete the clearance. No panic stations there in the Inter defence. Zini. Zanetti in space. Nagatomo skips away from Balzaretti. Good ball played in. Karatsieri. Acrobatic clearance there. And Karatsieri. Chirino forward. Lucio. Lucio riding a couple of challenges there. And Chirino diving in. Lucio getting away from 2 challenges then. Chirino bowling him over. Lucio. Zanetti. Possession football from Inter now. Aqua doing very well. A bit of space for Ilic. Was back inside, goes over. Is that going to be a penalty? Referee waves play on. And there's the Ilic moment. Well, he did go over rather easily, didn't he? Back inside. Already tumbling as he turned back in. I want to get the ball back onto his left foot. Hernandez. Kivu slides in, gives the ball away to Hernandez, and prods the ball forward there. But, routine save in the end for Julio Cesar. Another half chance. Came about from Palermo's desire to battle for the ball, which had been missing after Inter scored, but they've regrouped well. Miliaccio, the header down. Hernandez does well to get away from a couple of challenges. Pastore wide. Nagatomo. And Munoz with the foul. Pazzini, referee, has seen enough for the first half. A very entertaining first half here in the Olympic Stadium. And it's Inter that hold the advantage over Palermo. Only goal of the game coming from Samuel Eto'o, but Palermo definitely had chances of their own, and they will be looking to take them if they come around in the second half. So I'll leave you with the half-time score here. It's Inter 1, Palermo 0. Palermo will be ruining those missed opportunities. Javier Pastore was one of the players who had a great opportunity to score, as did Hernandez, and Samuel Eto'o demonstrated what a world-class player he is when he was given his opportunity inside the penalty area, curling the ball into the far corner. So it is Palermo that get us going in the second half, trailing by a goal to 0 here against Inter in a very entertaining first 45 minutes. But you just feel that Palermo need to open things up a little bit more. They need to be somewhat more creative. One feels they've worked very hard in midfield, there's no doubt about that, and put a lot of pressure on Inter in that area. And as the match wears on, I think they need something a little bit more than just hard work. Pastore can bring that creative ability, of course. There's Micoli on the bench, Liverani as well, the playmaker. Balzaretti got forward there, but his angle shot straight at Julio Cesar. Of course, Palermo also lost Goyan in the centre defence, and Morris Karatsieri is on in his place. And it was Munoz and Karatsieri who were out of position to allow Eto'o to break free for the goal. It was Pastore trying to play the ball into Ilic. This is a good positive start from Palermo, as it was in the first half. They've come out and put Inter under a lot of pressure. Opening moments of the second half. Can they find the equaliser? From that range from Cassani. There's a shot coming in. Balzaretti straight at Julio Cesar. Nagatomo. Zanetti. Schneider. Balzaretti. Regaining his footing, finds Nocerino. Aqua. This is where it needs to be a bit more movement, and Pastore provides it. Gets away from Ranocchia. Hernandez, has he got the pace? Once again, last-ditch effort there from the Inter defence. It was Christian Kivu had to come across. And Pastore was able to get in behind the midfield and take on the defence. Kivu flying across there. Runs again at the heart of the defence. That's what he's got to do. Hernandez is in here. Julio Cesar comes out. Does very well, but I think he's picked up an injury himself. Calmly done. Challenge from behind. And Munoz will receive the yellow card for that. Tackle on Eto. Committed to the challenge. Straight through. Back of the leg there of Eto, but this was the moment where Julio Cesar playing more like an old-fashioned sweeper. They're coming out and doing very well at the end, but Pastore now is running at the defence, running right at the heart of Inter's defence. And here's Mikuli's entry, and it is Aqua who comes off, the 18-year-old. That will change things with Ilic dropping a little bit deeper. Comes forward, trying to roll the ball in there for Ilic. Kivu back covering. Julio Cesar with the lofted clearance. Eto battling away again with Miliaccio. Pastore picks up the loose ball. Played over the top. Mikuli with a header. Good save by Julio Cesar. Got across a full stretch. The little man ghosting in behind the defence. Takes the corner quickly. The best of deliveries. Ilic. Miliaccio helps the ball on. Pastore able to keep it in. Trying to roll the ball into the penalty area. Fouled by Miliaccio. Demanding the corner. Doesn't get it. What a great ball. And downward header by Mikuli. Julio Cesar able to turn the ball around the post. And it's going to be Goran Pandev who comes on. Pazzini. He's been a little bit isolated up front, Pazzini. Hasn't seen a lot of the ball. Interesting to see if Eto takes up a more central attacking role. And Pandev moves out to the left. Again, Mikuli drifts wide. Lucio closes him down. Gets a foot in. Pastore. Mikuli. Chirino, excellent ball in. Pastore inside the area. Drops down. Ilic. Shooting from Palermo, just let them down. And Ilic, wonderful back heel. Cassani. Mikuli. Blocked again. Half cleared. Lucio with overhead kick. Miliaccio dives in with Pandev. commits the foul. There's bodies left strewn inside the penalty area. Once again, some desperate defending from Inter. Ilic, wonderful little back heel. Cassani did very well. Back to the edge here. That was a great opportunity for Miqueli. Didn't get any power in the shot whatsoever. And Lucio with a clearance. And Miliaccio with a foul on Pandev. Well, Palermo coming close again to finding the equaliser. Lucio throwing himself in front of the ball and then producing a spectacular overhead kick clearance. And Pandev, Pandev committed the foul on Miliaccio rather than the other way around. Miliaccio. Pastore. Chip over the top. Hernandez is in here. Wonderful challenge yet again by Kivu. He had to win the ball cleanly there. Carazzieri trying a speculative effort. And down below, Delio Rossi just turns away. Can't believe it. Once again, Palermo come in a whisker of finding the equaliser. Hernandez did very well, turning inside Ranocchia and then Kivu. See here, sliding and winning the ball cleanly. Carazzieri wins the ball cleanly this time. Pastore, Nocerino, Miqueli. Good ball played out wide to Nocerino. Hernandez with a shot. Off target again. It's a tight angle from there. But, Palermo fans are seeing their team create the chances, but once again wayward shooting. Schneider, there's Pandev in. And Pandev telegraphed that pass. Carazzieri read it. Pastore waits for support. That's it from Ilic. Take Kivu on. There's the ball into the penalty area. I got Tomo sliding across in front of Miqueli. Schneider gets away from Miliaccio. Carazzieri, he's grown into the game, Carazzieri. Hernandez, Pastore, Balzaretti. Can he deliver? Gets a shot in, but again it was into the side netting. Needs for a corner kick. Coming back inside onto his weaker right foot and always dragging the ball wide. 15 minutes remaining. Palermo to find the equaliser to take us into extra time. Will be a winner tonight. Extra time and penalties if needed. That's it. Here's Eto away. Carazzieri trailing in his wake. Needs the support. Schneider couldn't get onto that ball. Ilic did well. Nocerino, Cassani, Pastore from deep. Can he get away from Thiago Motta? He can't. And Schneider, the danger man. Eto's in here. Is this number 2? Samuel Eto makes it 2-0. And once again, Palermo are torn apart. And Samuel Eto, 2 goals in the Italian Cup final. And that should really do it, one feels. Inter were just waiting for that moment. They dragged Palermo into a midfield tussle, which there's only going to be ever one winner. And the Palermo players, well, they're caught out. Pastore trying to run with the ball from far too deep. And Schneider again. Schneider, Eto. Eto just takes his time. And once again, Sidigu is beaten. And by Samuel Eto'o. 37 goals for the season. Top scorer in the Italian Cup, 5. This is the second of the evening. And Schneider as well, working hard, flicking the ball away from Miliaccio. And Massimo Maratti can celebrate. As we're saying, Inter, well, it is a treble, but not the treble of last season, the league, Champions League and the Cup. To have the Cup and, well, the World Club Championship as well. And the Italian Super Cup. And Inter will be building for next season. Ilic trying to raise the pace of the game. Pastore. Oh, it's a tired pass. Zanetti. Zanetti will take this ball away as far as he can. There he goes, the tractor. What a wonderful run. Inside. Karadzieri got back and did very well, but his clearance only goes as far as Stankovic. Now Schneider curls the ball in. Great save by Zirigu. Wesley Sneijder almost making it 3. What a run by the 37-year-old Javier Zanetti. Ball back in field, looking for the run there of Eto'o and Pandev, then Stankovic out wide. Schneider knew what he was going to do, trying to curl that ball into the top corner. Zirigu cross, parrying the ball away. Diego Milito comes on, and Wesley Sneijder, well, they got him fit, and you can see why. A real influence on the game, setting up both goals for Samuel Eto'o. It'll be between Eto'o and Wesley Sneijder for man of the match. No doubt about that. And the hero from last year's Cup final, Diego Milito. The Prince comes on. Inoki with a header. Kivu forward. Milito. Lucio popping up there on the left hand side. Munoz, Karadzieri, Pastore, Pastore again. Wonderful ball. Maybe just too much pace on it. It may have gone out. But no, corner kick it is. Equally. Take it. Can Palermo find some way back? A little glimmer of hope. They need to score from this corner, and they have done. Munoz was left completely free, and there's still time. Up from the back, the central defender. Can Palermo take us into extra time? Well, they deserve the goal anyway, that's for sure. But was that ball out? Let's have a look again. I think it was. I think that ball was well out. A Nokia diving header. But this defending, all over the place there. Mariga and Pandev, the 2 subs, nowhere to be seen. Munoz with the downward header. And suddenly, Mr. Zamparini feels they may be able to turn this game around. There's been a lot of discussion. I don't know if Delio Rossi there was having strong words with the 4th official. But Palermo, was he sent off? Well, he hasn't left the technical area. He just told to go back inside his technical area. There will be plenty of added time. Feels it'll be at least 4 minutes. Nakatomo with a header forward. Palermo They need to find one perfect attack, but Balzaretti gives the ball away. Noriga to the edge of the area, goes over. Munoz, is he going to receive the red card? He's just scored the goal, the young man. And he'll sprint off. Nothing really can do about that. Second yellow card for him. So Ezequiel Munoz sees red. Did he win the ball there? I think he may have done it. Very unfortunate here, but here, was that ball out? That'll be 5 minutes to be added. Drama here at the Olympic Stadium. Just when the match seemed to be drifting away, and I think Delio Rossi was sent off, which is you never like to see that, really. But Eto'o on a hat-trick, curls the ball in off the crossbar. Balzaretti heads it away. Kivu comes forward. Cassani does well. Gives the ball away to Eto'o. Shot straight at Sirigu. Bowls the ball out quickly. Ilic comes forward. Chirino. There's still plenty of time. Need to get that ball up. A perfect attack we were talking about from a set piece. Work the ball forward, the long ball forward. Really, it's going to suit Inter. There's that free kick from Eto'o, curling the ball over the wall. Keeper completely stranded, back off the crossbar. Pandev and Cassani battling. Pandev wins the ball. Back across the face of the goal! Diego Milito! The Prince is back and scoring his trademark finishes inside the 6-yard area. Scored the winner last year in the cup final, and he's got the third goal of a disappointing season for him, though. But no doubt he'll celebrate that. He'll put those injury problems, the loss of form, all that behind him. And he's showing that he's still the main man. The Prince regains his throne. Long ball forward. Pandev battled away there with Cassani. Looked up, rolled the ball across the 6-yard area, and that's the Milito of old. The side foot. Nothing the keeper could do about that. Well, the drama was kept for the last 3 minutes of the game, and then the extra time. And Inter again just showing their experience and the quality they do have through the side. Milito coming off the bench and sealing it. And a brave battle put up by Palermo. They can hold their heads up high. They can return to Sicily as heroes. But Inter just having that extra experience, the extra quality, and taking their chances as well. We're going to look back and we're going to say in the first half, Hernandez in the opening minute could have put Palermo ahead. Pastore should have put them ahead soon after. They weren't taken. We said, will they rue that? They did indeed. And Samuel Eto'o showed the Palermo players how to finish. Wesley Schneider as well, having a great game. And I think Eto'o just shading it as man of the match. And Pastore, is it going to be his last match for Palermo? A lot of talk about a transfer, either to in Italy or abroad. For the Inter team. And the subs, Materazzi there, Walter Samuel, Kajar and Pazzini came off. Everyone will be celebrating in the next 60 seconds. Mariga. Palermo down to 10 men, of course, as well. Kivu. Mariga. Pandev. Balzaretti. Chirino. Pastore from distance, well, blocked by Kivu. Chirino, last 30 seconds. Mikuli, and the little man finish his career at Palermo with something. Doesn't get the shot in. Throw into Inter. Eto continuing his run. Eto in here, can he get a hat-trick? Comes back inside, runs into trouble. Doesn't matter, as there goes the final whistle, and Inter have won the Team Italian Cup for the second year running. Diego Milito and Samuel Eto on the score sheet. 2 for Eto, the man of the match. Milito, a late goal to make it 3 after Palermo had some glimmer of hope through Munez, who was then subsequently sent off for second yellow card. And Eto hitting the crossbar for a free kick, but overall Inter deserving the victory. Palermo battled hard, just lacked that experience at the highest level to raise their game, and then the chances that went begging as well. But they'll have enjoyed themselves, the Palermo fans as well, and the players. A big occasion here at the Olympic Stadium, and the Palermo fans are applauding their team, and rightfully so. But for Inter, it's the first trophy for Leonardo. No doubt will be well, he's definitely going to have his contract renewed, and Inter for next season will be looking to climb back to the summit of Italian football and dethrone Milan, but they have to be content with the Italian Cup. Mikuli, very emotional moment for Fabrizio Mikuli, his last game for the club, and not for this man. He just keeps going on and on, and there's winners and then there's losers, but there's brave losers, and each of these Palermo players, and Munez as well, he had an excellent game, the 20-year-old, maybe for the first goal caught out of possession, but it's a learning curve as well for these young players. For Mikuli, it's the end of the line, one feels. He may be moving to Dubai to continue his footballing career. For Munez to give Palermo some hope with that header, and then was sent off. But it is all about the winners, isn't it, really? And overall, a pretty entertaining game. But that's all from me here at the Olympic Stadium in Rome. I'll give you the final score. Inter 3, Palermo 1.
So it's Inter Milan who are once again Coppa Italia winners. The Nerazzurri's 3-1 win over Palermo, clinching a 4th Coppa title in 7 years and 7 overall. Samuel Eto'o again showing he's the man for the big occasion, scoring 2 goals either side of the break. Defeat meant the 35,000 Palermo fans who flocked to the Olympic Stadium will have to wait at least another year for a chance to see their team win its first trophy, but they can contend themselves with Europa League action next season.